You know that one spot where you just stop and stare? This is mine. Right here, this little tree, the lake behind it. And it looked like this. So we turned it into a resort. Here's how. First thing we did, ordered these peach drift roses. They're compact, disease resistant, and they bloom like crazy all summer. Now, step 1. Remove the grass. Here's the easiest way we've found. Grab an edger or an edge trimmer and cut the grass into small squares. Then you just scoop them out with a shovel. Sounds easy, right? It's not. Then you load it into your best friend gorilla cart wheelbarrow, dump it in somewhere nobody can see. Repeat, repeat, repeat. We started in early spring, still chilly, which honestly was perfect. Not hot, no bugs, just you, your shovel, and your thoughts. Now, the hard part, digging.
I think I'm just gonna break it. Where did our metal thing go?
This is where Tony earns his keep. My husband has been trained since childhood by his mother to dig holes. Thanks, Mom! East Coast gardening, you guys. It's not just dirt, it's rocks. Big rocks everywhere.
It's gonna... Roots are gonna grow past that.
The hole is way too big now.
Once the ground was ready, and the rock pile was bigger than my future, I planted the roses. Peach drift roses, small but mighty. They spread wide, bloom non-stop, and they are tough enough for lake house life.
What are you doing?
Mulched around them, watered them in, said a little prayer. What I didn't do? Weed barrier. But that's a problem for future Haley. And then, after a few weeks, they started blooming. By the way, if you haven't checked my crazy hydrangea video from the last year, check out here. Next, the bench spot and the arch. We grabbed a few irregular shaped concrete pavers from Home Depot. My brother and his best friend helped me to load it. And the arch, ordered from Amazon. Metal frame, modern design, tall enough because we still want to see the lake through it. So I assembled it myself because Tony went to play golf. I'm an independent woman. Tony wasn't here. The instructions were, let's say, minimalist, but I figured it out. Pavers down, bench in place, arch standing. But if you think I stopped there, you don't know me. Solar lights. We are doing solar lights. This is my thing. The lighting design, I take this very seriously. Here's the setup. String lights wrapped around the arch, warm white, not too bright. These big globe solar lights on the bench, hanging from the tree, on the arch. Small pathway lights around the stones and along the rose hedge. And a garden post light with flowers around it. And then 2 tiny climbing roses, one on each side of the highlight. They probably won't bloom this year, but in a few years, they are going to be gorgeous. Sometimes the best things take time, and it's way cheaper. I wanted the resort. I think I got one. This is why we call it a home resort. You don't need a plane ticket. You don't need a hotel booking. You just need a spot. A tree, some roses, and way too many solar lights. Build a life you don't need a vacation from. Next episode, another rose hedge right next to this arch, plus solar light. But it will be white roses this time. I'm telling you, it will be so pretty. Why go out when your home has everything? Lake Me Alone. See you in the next episode.